In 1946, Eileen Heckart played in a play called Burlesque with Burt Lum. Robert Whitehead was also in the company. And he said that even then, he knew that Eileen would someday play Gladys Green. Eileen Heckart doesn't ever play anything. Eileen Heckart is some sort of strange magician who, while seemingly bold, is subtle and intricate, and you can never, ever find out how she does it. I go always whenever Eileen is playing, and I never, ever can see how she does it. We went to the promenade to see Waverley Gallery, and there was Eileen, the very focus of life while heading toward death. She made us laugh and laugh and laugh while she was gradually falling apart. And she made us weep and weep and weep. And I really still have Gladys Green in my head. And as she was limping off stage, I said to Robert, we can't possibly go back. And he said, why not? I said, because Eileen's become too dilapidated. And he said, well, I'm going. So we went. The door opened, and sitting before her mirror was the most elegant woman in white linen trousers, a white silk shirt, and a glorious, glorious jacket. And I thought, oh my God, she's done it again. She isn't dilapidated, but she made me feel all the humanity. And now she's back, just being Eileen. So it is with great, great joy that I present tonight. Do I? Senior Award. Do I go and pick it off? There's somebody?
In 1958, I had gone to the Interbau in Germany with Thornton Wilder and Ethel Waters and a host of favorites, and we were doing one-act plays. And I was doing a Sweet Little O'Neill piece in which I played this terrible wife, this shrew, and it's really a monologue. Jimmy Daly played my husband, but he was shaving off stage, and so I referred to him a lot. I kept my liquor in the bread box. She was just such an awful woman. At the end of the play, I look in for the last time, and Jimmy has slit his throat to get away from her. And Lucille had heard about it and heard that it was fine. And she said, oh, you're so wonderful, and you just be. So I did it for her. We were then doing Dark at the Top of the Stairs. And I went down on a Sunday and played 2 performances for her, came down here, which is what she wanted. And over the years, I think 2 or 3 times. And when I worked for her, she always said, you're so wonderful. You're so wonderful. So the last time I was doing a one-woman show of Margaret Sanger. Now, as you can imagine, we were rehearsing in Westport, and she had agreed to do it, and there aren't a lot of people in the room when you're doing a one-person show. I mean, your director is there and your stage manager, and Lucille came to rehearsal. Well, it's quite late in her life, so after 10 minutes, she fell sound asleep. But she wakened up 10 minutes before, and she said, "Oh, Eileen, we're just wonderful." I want to say that Kenny Lonergan wrote the most wonderful part. And I was lucky enough that Scott Ellis called me to play it. And I think I have probably the best cast on or off Broadway, and I thank you very much.